When I pay off a past due account, such as a charge-off or a collection account, it will be listed as paid and no longer be reported as negative.
It's difficult to fully restore your credit if your outstanding debts have not been paid, but that said, paying off a debt can actually hurt your credit. You see, negative items on your credit report are allowed to stay on your credit report for a maximum of 7 years. See, this 7 to 10 year clock begins ticking on the last entry date of activity, meaning if you were to make a payment, it is automatically presented as new activity, thus the clock is restarted.
There are items such as bankruptcies, foreclosures, and tax liens that are impossible to remove from my credit report.
Let me say this, there is nothing in the law that states a negative item must remain on a credit report for any period of time. The law simply requires that if an item cannot be verified, validated, or it's outdated, it must be removed from your credit report.
Disputing a credit report is easy. Any consumer can do it themselves.
Disputing a credit report is easy. However, getting the results from the credit bureau as a layperson can be amazingly difficult, complex, and downright infuriating. Trying to restore your own credit is likened to blindly representing yourself in a court of law. You can do these things, but really the better question is, should you?
The credit bureaus are a branch of the government, which makes them infallible and above reproach.
The reality is that these credit agencies are publicly traded companies in business to make money for their stockholders. They are not government agencies.
If I build enough good credit, it will offset my bad credit and make me credit worthy.
The slightest amount of bad credit can be devastating to your chances of being approved by any creditor. Depending upon the type of negative item and how long ago the problem happened can mean a tremendous push in lowering your credit scores, no matter how much good credit you really have.
It is illegal for creditors to take a negative, accurate listing off my credit report. The law requires that these items remain on the credit report for at least 7 years.
Any credit grantor or credit agency can delete the item if they so choose to.
Turns out it's estimated that anywhere from 75 to 92% of credit reports have errors on them. There are actually 3 credit bureaus, so there's 3 different scores. There's TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax, and all 3 use different algorithms to come up with 3 different scores. Hard inquiries are from companies that you are attempting to do business with. Obtain a car loan, maybe get a mortgage, get cell phone service. Multiple inquiries of this kind will lower your score. Soft inquiries occur when you check your credit score through some sort of an online service or from companies who are trying to obtain your information to possibly send out like credit card promotions. This type of an inquiry does not harm your score.